Alright, time to do the prologue. Resurgent Journey. Really? May take some time to complete? At 3 a.m.? Bring it on. Bring it on.
Primary objective, eliminate Emir. Tactical lead, adjutant. Assault, life. Fire support, Fenny. Recon, Acacia.
Ready. Standing by.
Fire support locked in. I've got our flank.
Combat simulation 98 initiated.
Oh my god.
Life Besla. Ready to proceed.
Interesting.
Let's move, darling.
Let's move
Latest
indeed.
intel. Hydrogen levels are climbing near the tree. An intense snowstorm is forming over Schwoldjo, with the tree at the heart of it. Civilians have been evacuated. Hydrogen contamination is projected to reach critical levels in 48 hours.
Objective complete. Awaiting orders.
She like...
Darling, we need to pick up the pace.
Oh, sorry, wifey.
Might need another calibration.
Right.
Enemy forces.
She like M5, T2.
Feels just right. That was a touch slower than my best, but still within margin.
You want fast? I got you.
Calibration complete. Ready for something?
Weakness exposed. All in one go.
She. Oh. What a start, bro. What a start.
Enemy forces.
There's already so many cutscenes.
Weakness exposed. Target down. A Titan. Emir is up ahead. They always show up near a tree. All right. Let's do this.
My god. May take a while to complete. 3 a.m. baby. I'll stay up till 7 a.m.
Forces. Fully loaded.
She's gotta be M5 T2.
Weakness exposed. Process engaged. I'll finish it off.
Why so hasty? Okay, never mind.
Valhalla awaits.
Jeez.
No matter how many times it comes back, we'll take it down. Like back then. Like today. It's over, darling.
The simulated monsters vanished into the virtual space. The image frozen, flickered into static, and was swallowed by absolute darkness. I spent the last few days almost entirely inside the simulation pod. When I opened my eyes, even the training room lights felt blinding. And now, it was finally over. My name is Andrew, Adjutant of Yggdrasil Enterprises, and Commanding Officer of the Heimdall Force. 2 weeks ago, we received word of a spike in activity of the tree and Schwoldjo. Yggdrasil launched an eradication plan. My operatives and I began 2 weeks of intensive environmental stress training. I sat up in the pod, steadying my head. 2 delicate hands reached over. One on my shoulder, and the other gently rubbing my brow.
You've worked hard, darling.
My wife. It was Life's voice, my operative, someone I was especially close to. One word from me and she'd act without hesitation. We'd survived more calls than I could count. I kept my eyes closed and guided her hand over them. We've had no choice. Maybe the tree was set off by Theta. It's been erratic ever since that mission in Shoujo.
That maniac. She'll pay for it one day.
How are you holding up? 98 for sim runs? Didn't think we'd make it through so many.
I'm fine. High-stress training's just another path to getting stronger.
I'll say. The sim was built to put us in a dire situation against the tree. We shouldn't push ourselves like this too often. I'm completely drained. Like, I'll pass out any second I close my eyes.
Darling, I brought cake. Want to have a slice before you fall asleep?
Oh, Finny. I heard Finny's voice. I opened my eyes and, through Life's fingers, saw her peeking in from the doorway. She was also one of those closest to me. No matter where she was, even on the battlefield, she always stood out like a bright star. No matter what we were up against, she was like fire. Never discouraged, never defeated. Just seeing her gave me strength. Bring it to the break room. We'll eat it together. I smiled at Life, then pushed myself to my feet. I need a shower and change. Let's meet in the break room in 30.
Okay, I'll pop it in the fridge.
Bitty. Fanny left with the cake, leaving just Life and me in the room. Go freshen up. Not sure where Occasion ran off to. I'll go find her. Life nodded and turned to leave. Oh, wait. I pulled her into a hug from behind, and she let out a quiet, satisfied exhale. Even with her back to me, I could tell she was smiling. You worked hard too, darling. She turned and hugged me back, resting her head against my chest. She didn't say anything. Her forehead nuzzled against my chin, and we just stayed like that for a while. Quiet, close, and warm.
See you in the break room, darling.
Alright. So this is the new start. You gotta be kidding me. I'd searched the area but still couldn't find Acacia. On my way back to grab my comms terminal, she suddenly appeared, rounding the corner at the end of the hallway. Acacia looked young, but in truth she spent 30 years in cryosleep due to the Javosis pandemic. I was the only one who had woken her. Back in her time, people would have called her a nerd, not much of a talker, unless she was with me. After we'd spent enough time together, she started hanging around me for no particular reason. Just like now. Where'd you disappear to? I've been looking everywhere. Oh god.
Forgot to clear my daily quests. Had to double back and knock them out.
What were you telling? I just finished playing some PGR. There's cake in the break room. You coming?
Yeah, I saw Fanny's message.
She fell into a step behind me and followed me into my room.
Once this op's done, let's finally finish that game. It requires 2.
Oh, Acacia. That's what's on your mind the night before a mission?
You're the one who's always busy. I've still got a ton of stuff I want to do with you.
Oh. If that's all, I'm gonna grab a shower.
Go ahead. I'll just nap here a bit. I already showered. Clean clothes and everything.
She kicked off her shoes and burrowed under my blanket, just her head poking out.
Aren't you gonna strip?
Trying to sneak a peek, huh?
Who, me? As if I've ever had a naughty thought.
I ignored her and headed for the shower, undressing as I went. Cold water poured over me from head to toe, soaking into the exhaustion buried deep in my bones, loosening it, peeling it away, washing it clean. I toweled up and slipped under the blanket. Acacia wasn't asleep. She was lying on her side, eyes fixed on me. On mine.
When are we meeting with everyone?
In 20 minutes. Her eyes dipped down for a moment, then locked into mine again, bold and unblinking. What are you thinking? We don't have time for that.
Fine. Then let's just nap.
She curled into my arms, her head nestled in the crook of my neck. Her hair carried a faint trace of shampoo. Breath tickled softly against my skin. That flutter of desire in my chest faded under the warmth of her hug, just holding her like this was more than enough. I closed my eyes and drifted off, until there was a knock on the door. At the door.
Darling, you in there?
Fanny's voice rang through the door, and poof, my arms were empty. I opened my eyes. Acacia was gone, the window left wide open. Come on in.
Hey!
A blur of gold filled my vision. Fanny dove into my arms, her freshly blow-dried hair spilling across my face. And then came a kiss, warm and passionate.
You must be beat. Want to sleep a bit longer?
I just shut my eyes for a bit. I'm good now.
Then let's go have cake. I got your favorite flavor.
What might that be? We've been trading side by side this whole time. When'd you ever even find the time to order cake?
During that 5-minute break. Duh.
She rolled off me and leaned in, resting her forehead on my shoulder.
Wait a second.
Isn't that what you think? She leaned closer, took a deep sniff of the pillow, then the blanket.
Acacia was here, wasn't she?
No. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, she tagged along on the way back. We ended up napping for a bit.
Huh? Wait, did you two shower together?
I don't know what you're talking about. Nah, she already showered. She already had showered before she showed up.
Still not fair. She got a whole cuddle nap and I didn't. I demand compensation. Right now.
She rubbed her cheek against mine. I laughed and pulled her into a hug. And next time, we'll shower together. I'll blow dry your hair after.
Promise?
Promise. She leaned in for another kiss. Deep, slow, lingering. When she drew back at last, her cheeks were flushed.
Alright, let's go have some cake.
Knife was already in the break room. Without her combat gear, there was a softer air about her. As soon as she saw me, she picked up a plate and walked over.
Fresh out of the fryer.
Fryer? Oh, what are we having? The plate held fried chicken nuggets. She speared one with a toothpick and lifted it toward my mouth. Ah, so good. I caught her wrist and in one smooth motion cupped her face and kissed her on both cheeks. Then I took the toothpick from her and fed the nugget to her instead. You took the brunt of the sim. You've earned the first bite. Oh, yeah. She pressed her lips together, but the smile still slipped through, soft and sweet at the corners. Acacia pushed open the door and stepped inside. She gave the room a quick scan, then dropped casually into a chair. Is everything still? Yes! Where'd you run off to?
It was kinda embarrassing. I'm still not used to being seen holding you like that.
I'll have to get used to it, sooner or later. Keep getting flustered and maybe you'll build up some immunity.
I don't really have experience with this kind of thing. Think you could walk me through it?
I walked over, gently tilted her chin, brushed the soft kiss across her lips. Bro. This dynamic. Life was still right there. We both knew it. Acacia latched onto me like a startled octopus, so flustered her tongue nearly tied itself in a knot. By the time we pulled apart, her face was crimson. Life had her eyes locked on Acacia, chin tucked, eyes narrowed, a rare, sly little smirk tugging at her lips. So even you can be bad.
I learned from the best.
Oh my god.
Ta-da! Cake delivery!
Ivy. Hey.
Darling, you do the honors. Here's to a flawless mission.
This fucking guy. I leaned back on the couch, skimming the mission briefing again and again.
Come on, darling. Put that down for now.
Is that what kind of android is that?
Priority 1 is to rest, remember? We're wheels up tomorrow.
You're right.
You
Chocolate.
didn't finish your cake.
I love chocolate. Yeah, you guessed. Yeah, one of my favorites indeed. Life took a seat beside me, slice of cake in hand.
Here. Open up, darling.
Acacia slid in on my other side. She didn't say a word, just quietly claimed one of my arms. What a dynamic. Wow. The flash went off as Fanny snapped a photo with her terminal.
Let's see how it turned out. Acacia, where are you putting those legs?
I looked down. Acacia was practically in my lap. Pale pink soles of her feet propped right on my knee.
It's more
Oh.
comfortable this way.
Oh my god. What a position.
Knife? Seriously? You too?
Shutter had caught Life mid-kiss, lips just brushing the corner of my mouth. Naturally, that moment made it into the shot. Life leaned over, peeked at the screen, and nodded with quiet satisfaction.
Don't delete that one. Send it to me.
In your dreams.
My god. It's okay. Let her have it. Let's take another. And you two, quit messing with Fanny. Life and Acacia backed off slightly. Fanny reset the angle and tried again.
Say cheese.
Gee. The next day's mission ahead, we only shared a moment of quiet closeness before calling it a night. I lay down, planning to go over the mission details again, but sleep took hold before I could. Just like that, I drifted off. Tomorrow's problems could wait. The next day. Okay. My girl stood before me, fully geared, weapons ready. How'd you sleep?
Well, I was so excited I ended up dreaming we were chopping down a tree. That's gotta be a good sign, right?
Wow. I smiled. Life and Acacia looked sharp too. Seems like they both slept well.
Fresh intel from Shoujo. Titogen levels near the tree just hit critical.
Shoujo.
What about civilians? Any word on evac?
Most of them made it out, but the ones remaining are probably already turning into the changed.
Man, oh man. Contamination spreading faster than expected. At least twice our original estimate.
Then let's get a move on, before the tree turns that whole region into a containment zone.
Before this operation, we had taken down Theta, the Yggdrasil defector holed up in Shoujo, and destroyed a replica tree that she had created. We had then performed 2 weeks of virtual combat training, adapting to the hostile terrain around the real Tizgen tree in Shoujo, our next target. Now, as I looked over my operatives standing before me, each of them met my eyes with unwavering resolve. With them at my side, failure wasn't an option. Operation Condor, commence. We boarded the aircraft, rising through the clouds en route to Shoujo. Past hills and farmlands, we touched down at one of Yggdrasil's armed bases near the border. From there, we transferred to a command vehicle. A few more hours of jolting terrain brought us to the containment zone's edge. The forest had been razed. Bulldozers sat idle among the toppled trunks and torn up soil. We rolled through smoke and dust, only to emerge into a field bursting with life. Wildflowers in bloom, sunlight glinting off quiet streams. Sunlight. What a view. Shame it might not last. This mission fails. I muttered to myself, eyes drifting forward, toward the far horizon. I could feel it. The tree. Looming beyond the ridgelines and clouds. Watching. I wonder what it'll take to bring it down. Oh yeah, that's nice. The hand gently held mine. It was life.
Whatever the cost, we'll pay it. Until every last tree in Titan is gone. Until the world is safe again.
Wow. Yeah, that'll day come. That day'll come. Wow, look at that.
Today's performance is a two-person show by me and the adjutant. Commencing operation. Objective, eliminate the tree in Chojo. Take a bow. Changed innocent people transformed by Titagen contamination.
Titagen.
Nowhere to run. Objective complete. Big surprise.
I'll just use
I'll
Fendi
handle
this
the
time.
rear. Go on ahead, darling.
Thanks, wifey. Holy hell. Yeah, this is a great...
Tree. It's pumping out Titagen non-stop.
Stuff.
If we don't destroy it, this place will turn into another containment zone.
Damn, they changed up the tree.
We
What
have
a-
extras on set. Do
what
you
a
think
great-
they're meant for me? Please.
What a first experience.
Exit stage right.
What a first experience for new players. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely more updated compared to the original story. More
Show
cutscenes.
must go on.
More
Do you
voices.
think they're meant for me? Please.
What do you... The original campaign was never voiced. So this is amazing. This is really good.
Victory is mine, obviously. Take a bow. Objective complete. Big surprise.
Titagen levels are spiking. Faster than they should. That's Titan presence. Just as I thought. I'll deal with it.
I think I should switch to wifey now. This fucking guy. Yeah, this guy's a...
Leave it to me.
Don't slow me down, okay?
Remember how they move. There'll be more of them.
It's just... Snow had begun to fall, and comms were glitching. Both effects of Titagen contamination. That was too fast, okay? That was too damn fast. It was already like this near a tree. Still distant, it stood cloaked in white, while gleaming like some snowy dream. Like a vision from Shoujo's old tales. Paradise, or the final stop on the road to a shining emerald utopia. I jumped down from the cockpit. The ground was soft underfoot, blanketed in fresh, green grass.
Whoa. Darling, look.
Fanny held out her hand, snowflakes drifting onto her skin, melting into clear droplets. This was real snow, not the false kind born of Titagen contamination. I knelt beside a brook and dipped my hands into the water. It was cold, sharp enough to sting. Temperatures dropping abnormally fast. Life was ebbing. In no time the grass would wither, the earth would freeze solid, the creek might ice over. Our transports were already struggling. Once the temperature dropped below zero, where the snow piled past our knees or higher, it wouldn't get us much farther. I looked up again, eyes drawn to the tree in the distance. A mass of dark clouds loomed over its crown, spilling outward, drifting toward us. For a moment, I felt it. The tree was watching me, resenting me, fearing me, and resisting me. Fanny stepped up beside me, eyes locked on the dark clouds rolling in, her brow furrowed. Then, with her usual fire, she grabbed my hand.
Darling, look! That trail of clouds, doesn't it look like the path we're meant to take? Whoa, your hand's freezing.
She raised it to her cheek and breathed warmth into my fingers. I gave her hair a gentle ruffle, then called the others in. We'll split up.
Huh?
The temperature is dropping fast. With all this gear, we'll be facing cold-related breakdowns before long. Especially the combat vehicle and support module. They won't last much longer in this weather.
Energy is a problem, too. Any colder, and all this equipment turns into dead weight.
Exactly. Once the snow gets steep, we'll set up a temporary camp. One of us will have to stay to hold position. I'll take most of the fuel, leaving just enough for the fire support module to drop in when needed. Fire support modules. They could offer remote heavy ordnance support or be airdropped on site, giving light units the firepower to break through swarms.
But if we run into a large enemy force, it'll be a tough fight.
No, it won't. Not for you. Not for any of you three. No, it won't. No, it fucking won't. We'll avoid direct contact. Once we lose the heavy gear, we'll move faster. Be harder to track.
That could work. But we'll be down one when we reach the tree.
We'll be fine. We won't. The ones staying behind will regroup before comms go dark. So, who's holding position?
Me.
Fanny.
As much as I want to fight by your side, let me handle this risky job.
I've stepped forward too.
Wherever you need me, I'll be there.
No, pick me.
No, pick me! No, pick me! After Acacia jumped in, all three looked to me, waiting. As I hesitated, Acacia's gaze darted between them.
Life's your best shot for clean execution. With her watching your six, nothing slips through the cracks.
Yeah.
And Fenny's instincts are razor sharp. She's got the team's blind spots covered. As for me, I used to be Special Forces, remember? And I know my way around machines. More or less.
What do you two think?
If she's that set on it, well, on the bright side, I get to stick with you.
Me? I trust your judgment.
Then it's settled. I'm staying.
Right, Acacia. Alright, if you're sure. But listen up. Don't stay past half a day. Once you've confirmed we won't need fire support, move to rendezvous. We'll leave trail markers. Once we make camp, we'll fire a flare. If you don't catch up, we'll come find you.
Look at you, planning ahead and everything.
Like he always does. And then it's settled. Now, everyone back in the transport. We can push as far as we can before the snow buries us. Wait. As I neared the vehicle, a twitch pulled at my brow. I felt a familiar presence. That power again. Pulsing closer. Life sensed it too. She locked eyes with me. Spread out. Sweep the area. Then he picked up on our look and bolted up the nearest hill without missing a beat.
It's the changed!
Ooh. Nice shot. Oh, I like that. Me likey. That might be the thumbnail. How many? Where from?
All sides. They're everywhere.
It's no problem. Gunfire ripped through the calm plains. Rounds torn through the changed, killing what was already dead. Explosions burst through the horde, tearing limbs to smoke and dust.
Darling, this isn't working. We can't get bogged down.
I know. Just give me a second. I frowned. Something was pulling them in, luring them straight toward us. Was it the tree? Was the cold it's doing too? And if so, why strike now, instead of waiting for the cold to deepen and give them the upper hand? The change kept coming. They rose from beneath the dart, clawed their way out from the hills. That force, that Titan presence, that faded. Snow thickened. Sky dimmed under a swelling veil of clouds. Something's off.
What is it?
There's a Titan hiding here. Life. That was all to it. That was all it took. Life read me instantly. A brilliant blue aura flared from her. Light rippled out in concentric rings, as if time itself was slowing under its pulse. In that moment, nothing could hide from her eyes.
Come out.
Bolts of lightning surged from her, crashing down like waterfalls, snaking through every crack in the earth. A heartbeat later, the ground began to tremble. It's beneath us!
I've got this.
Penny raised her right hand, golden light gathering in her palm. It looked as if a newborn star was blazing over the ridge. Clouds split. Snow burned away in the glow. The light flared. Then, like a sun crashing into the sea or molten metal spilling from the heavens, it slammed into the earth. A blinding impact that hurled rock and soil skyward. But even that couldn't dim its brilliance. The hill cracked wide open. Penny had carved a crater several dozen meters deep. Half a Titan's form smoldered in the rubble, dark red scorched. It writhed, trying to climb, its limbs half severed. Penny's other hand lit up, charging for a follow-up strike. I raised my hand. That won't be necessary. A flicker of gray flashed by the Titan, which then crumbled to pieces. When the dust cleared, Acacia was standing beside it. I turned. The chains had reverted to their usual state, dull, slack, drifting without aim. Above, the clouds Fanny had burned away were rolling back in, dense and looming. I stared at the distant tree, until a pale white mist drifted over it, veiling it from sight. Let's move. Snow's picking up again. The sky had darkened so much, you couldn't tell where the clouds ended and night began. We made camp, set up the lookout, and settled in. Fanny took first watch. Life would handle second. Acacia, needing to deploy solo later, turned in early. I sat on the edge of the bed, poring over the map. Acacia lay beside me. Life sat across from me. Judging by the snowfall, we got at least 4 days ahead of us. Life didn't respond. He just gazed out the window, watching the snow come down. It's only going to get tougher. Supplies, gear, snow.
And the changed. The Titans.
Yeah. Still, I can't shake this feeling that the tree is afraid of me. Knows what I'm trying to do. Knows I'm hunting it. I opened my hand and stared down at my palm. The power I carry, no one else has it. Power to wipe out a tree. I can absorb and convert Titigen. You could say I'm their natural predator. The Titan lurking underfoot, the change crawling over every ridge, those clouds that never break. It's all by design. Obstacles the tree is throwing at us.
Should we maybe cheese the level?
Gamer slang, bypassing a tough stage by exploiting the system. Still awake?
Pulled too many all-nighters. Can't sleep this early.
Damn, I be like that. She crawled over and leaned on the table.
With this snow, we're just gonna keep getting slowed down. And if your gut's right, if the tree really is trying to stop us, then it's basically a tower defense stage. The longer we take, the more corn shooters and pumpkin guards on the way.
Exactly. That's why I'm thinking we switch routes. Traced an arc across the map. From here, we follow the river.
What about supplies?
Anything that slows us down, we ditch it.
We're going on foot?
Yeah.
Don't look at me. You know I won't object.
We can manage one last supply airdrop before comms go dark. If we move fast, we should be able to make it in 2 days.
We won't have any option to turn back.
Doesn't matter. Never had one. Since our last stop in Shuozhou, the tree has been acting like we jolted it awake. Left unchecked, it'll turn the whole region into a wasteland.
Alright, call's made. Time to sleep. Life's on second watch, so she'll need the rest.
Right. I left the lamp on and slept under the blanket beside her. It was freezing outside, well below zero, but I felt warm. That warmth was life, curled against me from behind. I reached back and took her hand in mine. Sleep crept in, the wind howling beyond the tent walls. I didn't know how long I was up before something colder slipped in beside me. It was Fenny. Half asleep, I instinctively pulled her close, wrapped her in my warmth. I stroked her hair until her brush slowed and settled. Snow kept falling. I drifted off again. Dawn had just begun to break. Acacia and Fenny lay curled in my arms, both stirring in their sleep. I slept free from between them. Life was still outside, on watch. I threw on my coat and stepped out into the cold. She turned, our eyes met. Go get some sleep. I'll take it from here. She shook her head, stepped forward and rested her forehead against my shoulder. After a few seconds, she straightened and gave a little shake, like she was shaking off the fatigue.
I'm good.
Life. I cupped her cold cheeks and leaned in, nuzzling against her. The chill chased off the last of my drowsiness. Get some shut-eye. We'll move out in half an hour. Stills. The cutscenes. The voices. This is glorious. She gave one last glance toward the snowy horizon, toward the tree, veiled in blizzard. Glorious.
Adjutant, don't let me out of your sight. No snow here. Figures.
Now's our chance. Let's move.
Enemy forces.
Dude, yeah, I'm gonna be staying up all night. Oh my god.
All within control. Objective complete. Awaiting orders.
Oh my goodness. Oh man, I just got so
There's a river ahead. Is that a raft?
Where?
And the changed in the vicinity. I'll take care of them.
Oh man, I got too distracted playing Punishing Grey Raven. I just leveled up Watanabe. His tank version. It's fucking badass, man. Alright. Be here all night.
Is it just me, or is it freezing now?
The temperature started dropping after we took down the first wave.
Even colder now.
It's already started snowing over there.
You're right. We need to hurry.
Fully loaded.
I only have one complaint. This is too fucking easy. That's it.
Are those Heimdall operatives up ahead?
My prince, I've reached the designated position. Leave the enemies here to me. Go ahead. Focus on what you need to do.
Chenching! Chenching! Oh my god. Oh, you follow? Oh my god. Oh my god. I need you. Oh, I need you. Oh my god. Wow.
Target down.
I know it's not a new thing, but it's still so... Ow. Oh my god. It's still so
Enemy forces.
refreshing. It's still so refreshing that, yeah, your operatives can join you. God, Chenching.
They're closing in again.
Close ranks. Eyes forward.
The contamination's spiking. They're getting stronger.
Adjutant, fire support modules deployed on schedule. My time to shine.
Hey, man. Can I... Cha-ching! Nice. Hey, hold on now. This prologue is sick.
Objective complete. Awaiting orders.
Can you hear me? Hello? Is this coming through?
If every new chapter story was like this, wow. But that'd be a lot of work on the devs. Coming in clearer now. Digigen levels just hit critical. This will likely be our last transmission.
Understood. How's it going on your end?
Rather smoothly. We haven't encountered any enemies since we took down the Titan. I've sent you our coordinates.
Snow's heavy here too. I'll move out once I send the air trap. Coordinates received. Calibrating now. Payload is airborne. ETA 5 minutes.
We'll resupply on the spot. Once you get near the target location, pop a flare. We'll make camp and respond in kind.
Copy. ETA 1800 local.
Copy that. Stay sharp. Paused for a moment and cut the transmission. Since the last engagement, there hadn't been another sighting of the changed or Titans. Snow came and went in waves, but those heavy clouds never left it. There was no getting around them. In the distance, the tree seemed to be concentrating its strength. A windstorm had gathered at its perimeter. No matter which path we took, it would be the same hell. The parachute drifted down slowly, cargo crate in tow. We resupplied on the spot and pressed on. The snow was up to our calves. Whoever took point had to break trail with their body. The others closed behind, hand to shoulder, single file. Every hour we rotated. The lead dropped to the back for a breather. Once the snow hit our lap, we had to switch even faster. Step by step, half blind. The snow had erased the terrain. Every football had to be planted hard, crushed down solid. Only then could we push forward. The wind kept picking up. In headwinds we had to hunch low to keep from toppling. In tailwinds the 100-pound gear strapped on our backs was our only anchor. Talking was pointless. Open your mouth and snow-laced wind rushed straight in. A shout in your voice died in the gale before it left your lips. The tree loomed at the end of our path, like it was swinging bludgeons made of snowstorm. Each sweep faster, heavier, more brutal. As I was leading, I halted and turned around. All around us, nothing but white. No sky, no ground, no horizon. Even our own tracks were vanishing. I shrugged off my pack. The wind nearly tore it away. Life and Fenny immediately leaned in, pressing their ears to my lips. It was the only way to hear through the storm. Stop moving, we camp here.
We're not there yet.
Acacia! Fenny quickly understood what I meant. She and Life both shrugged off their packs. We pulled out the heating rods, snapped them, and tossed them into the snow. As soon as their warmth faded, The meltwater quickly froze solid again. Battling winds that threatened to knock us over, we carved blocks of ice and stacked them in tight rings. Each new layer had to be sealed with slush to hold it together, or the whole thing would collapse under the next gust. By dusk, we'd rolled out insulated mats and strung up a tarp, turning the bunker into something halfway livable. Our makeshift camp was finally in place. But it was already 1930, and still no flare from Acacia. The storm was swallowing everything.
Should we head back and get her?
One of us stays, two go. Life, stay here and get dinner ready. If we're not back by morning, retrace the route. Fenny, you're with me. We're going to get Acacia. Life gave a silent nod. Fenny met my eyes and we plunged into the blizzard. Fortunately, the wind had eased a little, not as vicious as before. Night had fallen. Fenny switched on her searchlight. I kept pace a few meters away, scanning as we advanced. I'd fired a flare every 10 minutes. This one was the last. No matter how far we pushed, everything stayed the same. Just darkness, snow, and wind, on and on. Like a nightmare caught and repeat. No end, no light, no way out. Penny's head drooped. She switched off her light and stood beside me, chest rising, falling, wordless. Okay. I knew what was on her mind. I reached out and took her hand in mine, squeezing through the gloves. She inhaled deep, flicked her light back on. Hand in hand, we pressed on. The way back felt even harsher than the way out. After what felt like an eternity, I stopped and loaded my final flare. I raised the barrel and fired. A red streak shot into the distance and vanished into the snowbound hills. Still no response.
What should we do now?
Penny's voice was calm. Too calm for her. Beneath it simmered frustration, helplessness. If she could blast the storm away, she would have, just so Acacia could see our flare. Give it a minute. The wind kept clawing at our ears, snow poured like loose sand, and the dark still stripped away every sense of bearing. Then, a streak of red pierced the dark, arching from beyond the ridge in a wavering trail.
It's a signal flare! A signal flare!
A star blinked over the ridge. It was from the headlamp, smothered by snow until it flickered like starlight. It moved slow but steady, drawing closer. The star grew brighter, its glow sharpening into a beam. And beneath it, Acacia's frost-dusted lashes and brows. I pulled her into a hug. She wobbled a bit, patted my back, and flashed a lopsided grin. The walk back felt almost easy. Each step seemed lighter than before. The night and the blizzard hadn't changed, but something in us had. Through that world of swirling black and white, we made it back to our makeshift camp at last. We pulled back the tarp, and warm, savory aromas enveloped us instantly. My hair was damp and cold. Life helped me out of my coat and hung it by the heater to dry. I couldn't help pulling Acacia into another hug. It took you so long.
I did send a flare, but the snow was so heavy. Even I couldn't see it, let alone you. So I waited for the snow to let up. Then I just kept a steady pace and headed the way I figured you'd be, preserving my strength.
Talk while you eat.
Life had made borscht. I took the bowl of the soup and took a sip. Tangy, rich, it warmed me to the core.
Anyway, we've found each other and everyone's safe. That's what matters.
Ah, man, this is nice. Yeah. The snow's picking up again. Penny stared outside, snow already knee-deep. Life stayed quiet, eyes fixed on her soup. Acacia, meanwhile, looked straight at me. We were still a day and a half from the tree. Supplies were holding, but the road ahead promised harsher conditions. A topographic map floated to mind as I turned over our options. Is there a smarter way forward?
I'm finished eating. It's stuffy in here. I'm stepping out for air.
Penny lifted the tarp and stepped out. A gust of cold slipped in behind her. Life ladled herself another bowl, which she then finished unhurriedly.
I'm going to take a look outside too.
Now it was just me and Acacia. She sipped her soup and gave a faint shake of her head.
Not looking good. What's your take?
Honestly, I think we're in decent shape. Maybe even better than that.
Oh?
The cold and the storm are tougher than the Titans. I'm betting it's one of the trees' tricks.
Well, it's not exactly a tactical failure. No one plans for the enemy running cheat codes.
Good thing we came prepared. After those rigorous sim runs, this blizzard's nothing.
You were totally worried about me earlier, though. I could tell.
I didn't answer. I just pulled her into my arms.
So, what now?
We burned the boats. She looked up at me from my arms, wide-eyed. We've got fresh intel. No sense clinging to the old plan. We ditch everything. Go light, hit the tree in a day.
In a day? Sure. If the wind feels like giving us a ride.
Losing heart?
No sweat for me. Can't say the same for those two, though.
Right. I set the bowl down, got up, and pulled on my coat before stepping outside. Oh my god. Beautiful. Oh. A few meters ahead, they stood side by side, gazing toward the tree. Look at Wifey and Fenny.
Darling? What are you doing out here?
Oh my god. Just checking in. What were you two talking about?
I just feel so powerless.
Oh, come on.
All this strength and I'm wasting it punching snow and wind.
So, what do you want to do?
I want to charge that stupid tree and tear it down myself.
What? Trying to steal my job?
No, I just need to vent. You're the one who can actually bring it down.
What about you, Life? What's on your mind?
Back in the tent, you looked distracted. Probably running battle plans in your head. I figured you needed space, so I stepped out. But now, I'm just watching you tease Fenny.
Huh? Wait, you've already got a plan, darling?
Of course he does. Not so much a plan, more like a gamble. Ditch our supplies. I'm thinking we ditch the gear and make a straight push for the tree. Fast and blunt.
I'm in.
Me too.
Not even gonna ask why?
I trust your judgment. Plus, I'm so sick of this place. The sooner we're out, the better.
Alright. Can't let the enemy dictate the terms. If we reach the tree, we win. Trust me. I ruffled Fanny's hair. She caught my head and held it tight. The snow kept falling. Against an enemy like this, wasn't so sure myself. But this was the kind of moment where willpower made all the difference. Life reached over and took my other hand. Our spirits were pulled to the brink. One last day. That's all it would take. And if we didn't make it... No. Failure wasn't an option. Hand in hand, we stood in the stillness, facing the snow. Slowly, Fanny's nerves began to settle. After the last warmth of dinner faded, we headed back inside. The camp was cramped, barely enough space to lie down. The cold bit deep. And the sleeping bags alone weren't cutting it. We tore them open, layered them with our clothes, and just barely covered everyone. Life lay on my right, her warmth steady and soothing. I tucked the covers around her and she brushed a soft kiss across my cheek. Penny was on my left, her fingers laced in mine, palm radiating heat. Acacia nestled between my left arm and side, half curled against me. Her body was cold. Maybe the journey back had been harder than she let on. With quiet resolve, we drifted off, undisturbed, at peace. Outside, the storm still raged on. The next morning, the camp's entrance was buried. Outside, the snow reached our waists, still falling hard. After a quick breakfast, we geared up. Finney reached out and knocked down the walls of our shelter. Even through the blizzard's veil, we could still make out the towering outline of the tree. We exchanged a glance, then pushed into the snowstorm. Very nice. Oh, there's a lot of good stills, man. Ooh, yeah, there's the new enemy.
What's that? Is the tree feeding power to the Titan? Don't slow me down, okay?
Weakness exposed.
It's too easy.
The Titan's grinding us down. Hold it back. You ready?
Darling, leave it to me. I'll carve us a way through.
I've got your 6. Don't worry.
I disturb.
Fun.
Leave it to me.
Don't slow me down, okay?
Valhalla await. Your fight's with me. You're not getting near him.
Darling, we've got this.
Take it out and we win.
Surely countless more trials await us in the future. But we must press onward. No matter what happens, if we keep moving forward, we will prevail. We will save the world and protect it.
Adjutant!
Because they are always by my side. Oh my god. The snow had stopped. It was over. The Titan's form crumbled and it was swept away on the dying wind. The girls whooped as they threw themselves at me. Overhead where the tree's crown had once loomed, not a cloud remained. Only scattered stars, faint but visible even in daylight. Comms were coming back online. An aircraft was en route from the border, and my terminal lit up with messages from the girls who had been worried sick. Tension in my mind finally lifted. I let myself fall back. Life caught me.
Darling, are you okay?
I'm fine. Just tired. Let's slide down for a bit. Plane's still a ways out. Still a ways out.
You scared me half to death.
She exhaled, relieved, and lay down beside me. Life sat close, letting my head rest in her lap. Acacia curled up too, closing her eyes with her cheek on my stomach. Clouds began to gather again, like a wound slowly stitching shut. Oh, my mind was blank, but I felt completely at peace. We boarded the plane. Through the porthole, I looked at the land below. Snow was already melting, uncovering patches of yellow-green earth. Some mountaintops still held their white caps, with slushy runoff slipping down the slopes.
Look!
I followed her gaze and saw the remains of our first camp. The lookout had collapsed under the snow. Most of the drifts had melted, but the tent was gone, surely blown far away. Far off, the gray outline of the containment zone came into view. The plane didn't slow. It flew straight on toward home. After we right back at the base, I took a hot shower and changed. The dorm's climate control wrapped the room in soft warmth. The bed was plush. The first time in days I could finally let go. Exhaustion crept in. Flowers sat on the windsill, soaking in the sun. I didn't bother with the curtains, just threw an arm over my eyes and drifted off. At some point during the hazy sleep, my breath caught. Something warm had crawled into my arms. Came another presence, breathing steady at my back. When I stirred again, the room was dim. A faint slice of light peeked through the curtains. Penny lay curled against me, her head on my arm, half her body draped across mine. I wonder I'd been a bit short of breath. I checked the time. I'd slept longer than I thought. Lowering my head, I brushed my forehead gently against hers. Our breaths mingled. Slowly she stirred awake. How'd you end up in my bed?
I came looking for you and saw you were asleep with the curtains still open. So I closed them for you, and got cozy myself.
She let out a drowsy hum and slung a leg over me. You always do this, treating me like a body pillow.
You don't like it?
I do. We should probably get up and grab dinner. I rolled over. Someone was behind me. I rolled right on top of her. Fanny and I both jolted.
Acacia, again? When did you sneak in?
Fanny! You okay? Didn't squish you, did I?
I'm fine. I think.
Fanny propped herself up, shooting a glare at Acacia, who just ducked her head and played dead. A sudden knock came from the door, creaked open a sliver, and Life's voice drifted in.
Dinner's ready. You three, come eat if you're up.
Oh, wifey. The three of us exchanged glances, a quiet awkwardness in the air. We got dressed up and made our way to the canteen. Whether by luck or design, every operative was back at the base tonight. I have to say, it feels good to see Wifey back in the story. It's been so long. It's been so long since I saw Wifey. Feels so warm again. A little celebration, a little reunion. No cake or champagne. Just plenty of heartfelt welcome homes. As dinner wound down, I noticed Intelligence Officer Caroline approaching from the corner of my eye. Something up?
The boss wants to see you.
Nice voice, Caroline. Nice voice. Got it. I'll head over now. Oh, Caroline, nice voice. I stood, only for her to catch my hand.
Hey.
Is there something else?
Welcome home.
Goodness gracious. I smiled. She stepped forward, cheeks flushed, and pulled me into a hug. This is too damn sweet for... Goddamn. In Tao's office, I sat across from her as she frowned over the mission report.
I underestimated it. The tree in Shuozhou was stronger than we expected, and more anomalous. In hindsight, this operation was a bigger gamble than it should have been.
No one can see the future. We had laid solid groundwork for the operation. What happened was out of our hands.
Regardless, you did well. Thank you for your hard work. They're all expecting you. Go have some rest tonight. Don't keep them too long.
There's one more thing.
I'm listening.
When I touched the tree, I saw fragments of the past. Beta, Pi, the 5th Research Institute, Ida, Hela, Ymir. Even shards of memories that felt missing, forgotten.
Memories of what?
Tao's eyes narrowed slightly. She sat up straighter, though her voice stayed casual. A Stilton station. And you.
Me?
Yes. I can't recall the images, only the feelings they left behind. I just knew those were things meant to be forgotten. People I had to remember.
I see.
You know something, don't you? Won't you tell me?
I made you a promise, Adjutant. A promise not to tell you. Just keep moving forward. What you saw? It's the past. And the future. Your future. Heimdall's future, and... this world's. By 2057, humanity had overcome the crisis of the Juvosis pandemic. Midgard, the world's largest city, once gleamed with a light that seemed everlasting. No one could have foreseen a single event bringing it to the brink of annihilation. But today, 4 towering containment walls divide the city into 5 sectors. The innermost is known as Containment Zone Aleph. And this is all because of the descent. On October 4th, 2057, colossal beings known as Titans materialized at the heart of the city. Even overwhelming armed force could not halt the devastation they unleashed. Then came the World Tree. An immense crystalline structure taking root at the city's center and radiating Titagen outward. Despite every effort, the contamination could not be stopped. With no other recourse, Yggdrasil ordered the construction of containment walls to shield the rest of the city from both Titagen and the Titans. Of course, we knew the cause of the descent. It was triggered by an AI created by Yggdrasil, Edda.
Thank you. Edda.
Operating from Misteltein Station in Earth's orbit, Edda had become a threat that had to be stopped. Yggdrasil dispatched a team, led by you, head of the security department, to the station. But once inside, your team went silent. All contact was lost. 3 years passed. Then, a lone escape pod returned, carrying you. And with you, humanity's last hope. You told me you would carry on your mission. That you would lead Heimdall Force against the Titans. That you would become the Adjutant. Through courage, wisdom, and solidarity, Heimdall has endured. Under your command, the squad has faced countless trials, growing strong enough to challenge even Ymir. During the crisis in Shuozhou, you have uncovered truth after hidden truth, And now, fate has brought you to a mysterious ancient manor. What happens next, you will witness for yourself.
That was the prologue. How long has this been? It's only been an hour and 10 minutes. I thought this was gonna be like one of those, like it's me a like standard length of. Wow. So the prologue sets it up for sure for Hearts and Harmony. God. Right? No, never mind. Philosia. That's what it looks like. My God. Dude. Look at that. I'm still waiting on it. Are they ever gonna do this? To be continued. What are they gonna do with this? Are they ever gonna do something with this? Oh, great prologue, man. Great prologue. It's a great introduction for new players. High quality, engaging. My only complaint, it's too fucking easy, man. At least make him slightly beefier. But it's whatever, man. It was good. It was amazing. And his voiced cutscenes and beautiful connections and passion. What a prologue, man. Wow. That's the compensation we get for completing the prologue. 280. Survey. Hey, Boo Boo.
You can tell Boo Boo anything, even the things you're too shy to say.
I love your voice. I love it. Let's take the survey. Survey. Already? Ah, the new prologue. PC, baby. How would you rate your satisfaction with Snowbreak so far? Come on. How would you rate your satisfaction with the new prologue? Fuck. It was too easy. Yeah. Story, I mean, I like it either way. Art design's always top tier. Audio is great. Come on. Worked fine for me. Do you think the amount of content is appropriate? Lengthy? It's a prologue. It shouldn't be too long. It should get you started. It's like a jump starter. An hour is good. An hour is really good. Actually, it's shorter because I was reading. You read much faster than you're actually speaking. Art design? Dude. When it comes to art, top tier. Always. The vibes, feeling, the UI, it's great. Beautiful. Accessibility of combat, you want? Come on. How would you rate your satisfaction with the combat experience? It's not difficult enough. That's the only thing. It's too easy. I'm neutral. I get it. I get it that you make it easy, you know, just to get new players, you know, get the ball rolling, but come on. At least make it somewhat challenging, somewhat.
Check out this copper coin. It's no ordinary coin. Here, it's yours. Now you can find me no matter where you are.
Oh my god. So cute! Boo Boo's voice is so cute. Controller feedbacks. I'm using keyboard and mouse and it's flawless. Plus mechanics and strength. Mechanics are fine. It's great. Regular monsters, mechanics, quantity, and strength placement. Dude. Actually, it's just... they're not strong enough. Well, design is great. They're not strong enough. Aspects of the game story we'd like to learn most about. All of them, man. Come on. Flesh it all out. Everything. I miss Roseanne so much. I miss her so much. I want to see her again. I know CN doesn't like her, but oh my god. I thirst for that character so much. I thirst for that enemy. In the past 6 months, how often did you play games on the phone devices? I've been straight up PC, man. Every day, almost every day for PC. Well, phone, nope. Tablet, not anymore. Console, nope. I have moved on from consoles. Just every day.
Seems a bit tight. Oh, even left a mark.
Boo-boo. Better relax. Never. Yeah, in the past 6 months, yeah, never. It's always PC. Oh, look! Aside from Snowbreak, what types of games have you mainly played on PC console in the past 6 months? Romance? Oh, they have a Clanhead game? No. I'd love to. I'd love to play it. I'd like to check that out, actually. It used to be open world. I wish I was more into card games. ARPG, Stellar Sentinel, Stone Zero, Elden Ring types. I've been playing in the past 6 months. What have I done in the past 6 months? It's definitely not Genshin Impact. Definitely. It's been a long while. ARPG. Definitely action RPG. Turn-based. Wish I was more into that. Otherwise I'd still be playing that one game that I used to play. Wizardry. It's a great game. Fabulous game. It's just... I just hate the fucking gacha and that shit. That fucking pissed me off. Character that I wanted, I never got. Never got. After every single pull, I had like 50 pulls, 50, 60 pulls, and I never got that fucking character. I got so pissed. I stopped. That's why I stopped playing that game. I hate the gacha. You don't really need the gacha. You can just play any character you want. You can get through the game easily. You just gotta grind and level them up and whatnot. Anyone.
You can tell Boo Boo anything, even the things you're too shy to say.
I want to. Okay, I almost let go. Okay, story driven. Actually, you know what? Let me just fucking do this shit. Shooters. Nope. I guess you mean say more frames a shooter. Oh well, fuck it. Yeah. In the past 3 months, which of the following games have you played? Haha, yeah. Bro, what the Nabe tank is sick! But okay. Past 3 months. Keyword 3. It would be Nikkei, but I stopped playing. Stopped. I just lost interest. That's all. Yeah, that's about it. Right? Yeah, that's about it. How long have you played the following games in total so far? Punishing Grey Raven. I started. Actually, I can get an accurate. I can get an accurate reading because I posted a video 3 months. 3 months. So I've been playing. I've returned to Punishing Grey Raven, and I've been playing for 3 months. 1 to 3 months. Almost done. Where did you first learn about Snowbreak? It was definitely YouTube, man. I remember.
My lucky star is... It's you, Adjutant! The Geomancer has always been a good judge of people.
Oh, really, Boo Boo? Really? I can't believe they actually list 4chan as one of the game forms. Fabulous. How fabulous. See, son. You guys know what's up. Yeah. YouTube. In the past 6 months, which channels have you often used? You often use to learn about new games. Overall, definitely YouTube and Reddit. And I guess Twitter. Yeah, I guess Twitter. Content creators is... No, not content creators. No, just YouTube. Yeah. Please rate the overall localization quality. I mean, I can't tell if it was... If the lines were as accurate as to the original text of the CN. So all I can say is I'm very satisfied. Only to keep the dial. Keep the as accurate as to the original. Original. It's possible. Please feel free to leave any additional suggestions or thoughts on Snowbreak below. November. Your double operatives for every patch starting November. That's crazy.
Check out this copper coin. It's no ordinary coin.
Is it now?
Here, it's yours. Now you can find me no matter where you are.
Really, Boo Boo? Really? Feel free to leave any additional suggestions or thoughts of Snowbreak. It's gathering. They wouldn't go the route of do it Night Abyss and Ananta, right? To make all the characters free and weapons grindable, and just make the cosmetics their source of income. They wouldn't do that, would they? In the future? Would they? Would you guys ever consider along the line? Would you guys ever consider it down the line? Like years from now, to adopt a decision of the game.
seems a bit tight. Oh, even left a mark.
Like your perfect outfits. Let's see. It's, scenes. Style. It's just a thought. Who knows? Years down the line. It's just a thought. I doubt it. Highly doubt it. It's just, it wouldn't hurt to ask, you know? It wouldn't hurt. They're probably not even gonna see this shit anyway, but it's fine. It's fine. You speak your mind. Whatever you feel. That's what I do. That's why I'm doing it. That's why I did that. You know? I'm just curious. In order to provide plans, we may arrange phone follow-ups? Phone follow-up? What is that? I want to support this game as much as I can, so weekdays only. Actually, no. Not weekends, man. No weekends. Let's do between.
You can tell Boo Boo anything.
This is interesting.
Even the things you're too shy to say.
Phone follow-up. Fuck it. I don't give a shit. Phone follow-up survey is crazy. It's so weird. I probably might miss the call. Likely. Yippee. I didn't think we'd have a survey at the end of that prologue. But yeah, make sure you once you guys are done with the survey, make sure you do the survey. Once you guys are done with the prologue, make sure to do the survey, okay? There we go, there we go. Okay, what the fuck am I saying? Oh yes. That was fun. That was hella fun. I'm kinda glad, actually, I'm kinda glad that the prologue wasn't like 4 hours long. Because that would have been pretty bad for my sleep schedule, even though it's already messed up. Richie McRitchie. Bro, I am broke. If I was well off, I would have bought every single skin and interactables. Come on. That's a given. But okay, this has gone on long enough. 1 hour and 28. So that was Resurgent Journey. Great prologue. What a great start for new players and the like. It's great. Cinematics are perfect. Satisfying. And it's enjoyable. And those covers, where is it? Where is it? There, right here. These. Perfect. Beautiful. Absolutely brilliant. I think I'm gonna do this one as my thumbnail. Between Futures. That's definitely gonna be it. Or Silent Horn. Between Futures. I'll think about it. But yeah. That was Resurgent Journey. The new prologue. Yeah. And yeah, that is it for me. It just now became 4:30. So bye-bye.